Oh, woosah, woosah. All right. Hello, knockouts. Tanya TKO here, and I am a self love specialist from TanyaTKO.com. On this channel, we teach you how to love yourself. Let me start that again. Let's do that again. All right, let me just let you all know what's going on. Tonight, we're going to be responding to a video that has come highly requested. So I'm getting this done, but in about an hour, I'm going to be on Fox Soul tonight. So I want you all to, after this broadcast, if you're not on my mailing list, because I sent the message out to the people on my mailing list, make sure that you get on my mailing list. Right now, you're on the Tanya TKO live channel. This is where I record my videos live and do my live reactions with you all. And some of you get a chance to be a part of the show. If you don't like because sometimes we get started a little bit late, sometimes we have to start over. So if you don't like the up in the airness about this channel, you can always go over to Tanya TKO TV. There's a Tanya TKO TV on Facebook, as well as a Tanya TKO TV on YouTube. And that's where the edited videos go up. So these are the raw videos, and then we edit them and we get them up on social media. I have not seen this video, but you know what? Since there's a bunch of you here now, I'm just like, my eye is watering. I'm doing a detox right now, and this is part of, oh, my eyeliner. Hold on, let me just fix that real quick. Oh, I'm doing a detox. My eyes are watering. I'm sniffling, and I look. Oh, come on, come on. My light. Let me turn my light down and get this back up, because my light is not cooperating with me right now. Look at that. It's like you don't even need the light to be bright. Which way do you like the light better? Like this or brighter? Tell me what you like. Tell me what you like. I'm sorry. Give me just 1 second. I thought I fixed my makeup before I came on. Then my eyes started watering and I have to fix it again. Hey, hello, everybody. Welcome in. Welcome in. A lot of you have sent me this video, and that's the reason why I'm doing this. Some people like, why do you give attention to this stuff? I give attention to the things my audience wants to see. And this is something you all want to see. So I'm going to be watching it for the first time with you all. I first got this video last night and I couldn't stomach the energy of this dude. So I just clicked it off. But then everywhere on all of my social media and in my inbox too, you all are sending me this video. Even my friends are sending it to me. So I know I have to respond to this. All right. Okay. So this eye looks, let's straighten that up. All right, you all ready? I think the dude's name is Kevin Samuels. You all have sent me his stuff before, but I felt like he was a hack and I just didn't really give him my time and attention. But you all want to make this dude more famous by giving him clicks and making him go viral for saying foolishness. So let's continue then. Oh, I feel like I've lost my gold. Now I've lost my gold. I'm sorry. I really don't feel like doing this. I don't feel like doing it. I'm going to take some notes during. Let me just get my gold back. Okay. There we go. Look, this will work for right now. All right. So if you all are ready, oh, I'm sorry for snorting my nose like that. Sometimes I forget that I'm in front of the audience and I'm not as professional as I could be. 111, everybody make a wish. That's how many people on the broadcast right now. All right. So let's see if the lighting is better now. Let's wait for that to calm down. Okay. All right. I wonder which way the lighting is better when I look at the video. See, because it adjusts. So it's like you can't get brighter than, but this is too dark. Okay, I'll do it in between. All right, I'll just go all the way up. All right, let's go. All right, let's start again. Okay. Hello, Knockouts. Tanya TKO here, and I'm a self-love specialist on TanyaTKO.com. I have been dubbed by Fox and NBC a relationship expert. On this channel, we use viral videos and we use them as teachable moments for what self-loving through relationships look like for us. And so today I've gotten a video that's come highly requested. You all have sent this to me on every platform multiple times. So you all are really interested in my point of view. I have not watched this, so we're going to be watching this live right now together. If you have not heard of this person, good. I look, before we jump into the video, look, I don't know why we make certain people famous with our clicks. Remember, as content creators, we get paid and incentivized by people watching. And so if you don't watch, if you click out from toxic content, you don't continue to make these people famous. You can also flag certain videos for bullying, harassment, gender discrimination, all types of things you can flag videos for so that people are not profiting off of toxicity. That's what the end of it. It's like there's so many people who have become famous off the backs of Black women going viral from attacking, insulting, degrading, berating us. And this video is a man who says that this woman is quote unquote average. So the best that she can hope to do is die alone. It's a lot of foolishness. It's a lot of foolishness. I started trying to watch this last night and I couldn't. It was just too toxic. I turned it off, but you all want to see this. So let's add this thing here and let's listen to what he has to say. We're going to watch the whole thing together. Oh. And if there's anybody who's watching this after the fact, just place the minute, second timestamp of the video so that anybody who does not want to hear his drivel or has heard it before can just scrub through and get to it. All right, let's go.
I honestly want a six-figure guy, is what I'm realizing.
And ma'am, and that's my point. You ladies all feel like, listen, you ladies all feel like you're the exception to the rule. And then when someone like myself comes along and gives you a dose of reality, instead of just
I'm messing up the thing.
Yeah, but
I'm sorry. We got to do this again. I'm so sorry. I'm sorry.
But
the sound is now coming through the thing. I'm sorry. We have to start this again. I'm sorry. This is my bad. The audio is good. I'm sorry. We're going to have to start again. Like I said, if you want the fully edited video,
yeah, but
you got to go over to Tanya TKO TV. We're going to start this again. All right. I'm just going to go ahead and give my intro to it. Okay. All right. So let's have a listen.
I honestly want a six-figure guy, is what I'm realizing.
And ma'am, and that's my point. You ladies all feel like, listen, you ladies all feel like you're the exception to the rule. And then when someone like myself comes along and gives you a dose of reality, instead of just accepting it, it's like, yeah, but I'm special. You don't know any men on this level that are not your father, that aren't related to you. That means you don't know these men. You don't know where to go get them. You don't know what they.
This is as far as I made it in 36 seconds. I'm sorry. You don't know any of these men. It's like, why is he acting like six figures is some Loch Ness monster? So six figures is so goddamn easy nowadays. Excuse my language. It's so easy. Go to DC. Every Black man out there is making six figures. Come on. It's like, what is he? I'm sorry. I'm going to give my commentary after. I just had to get my notepad. All right, go ahead. Let's go.
They want, but you're still saying, pick me. They don't want mid 30-year-old baby mamas.
Who wants to be a baby?
Polite, man, but they don't want those.
I'm sorry. Why are you all doing this to me? I'm sorry. I was going to play this. You don't know any. You don't know any. They don't want 30-year-old baby mamas. He's talking. Oh God, who made him the spokesperson for six-figure men? There's just so many different types of men out there. God, I'm sorry. This is just so, why are you all doing this to me? I'm sorry. This is just so frustrating. It's like I don't like stuff like this inside of my being, inside of my psyche, inside of my mental, my mentee, whatever you call this. I'm just 30-year-old baby mama. Who wants to be a baby mama? We're talking about getting married. We're talking about settling down. Well, at least I hope she is. And is he talking about she specifically doesn't know any? How does he know what it is that she has access to? She's just one doggone expo or trade show ticket away from being in a room full of six-figure men. What is he talking about? I'm sorry. Let's just go forward. I'm going to try not to stop this. Let's go forward.
Did you hear what I said?
Yes.
Why is that so? Okay, go ahead.
Why is it so?
Go ahead.
Why is she looking for validation from this man?
Point of view, I feel like I get what you're saying. They do have better options, but also those better options are younger girls. Those younger girls don't necessarily 20-year-olds are not necessarily attracted to 45-year-olds.
Bullshit. I'm 51 and I can't beat them off with a stick.
Oh God.
That's another one on you lies. No, younger women are attracted to older men. What are you talking about?
So can you see me?
Yes, I can.
Okay. So do you feel like a woman like me?
Uh-huh. What would you rank yourself on a scale from 1 to 10? You cannot use 7.
Would I rate myself?
Just your face.
My face when I wake up, 5, but when I put myself together, 6.
Okay.
Oh my
how tall
Lord.
are you?
Help me.
5'5".
Dress
Help me.
size.
I'm sorry?
Your dress size.
A 3.
Okay. So that makes you, if you give yourself a 5, that's average.
Yes.
So average looking women tend not to get high earning men. They tend to get average men.
So
did you I mean, stop right there. Stop right there.
Okay, I'll stop right there. Oh God. Oh God. People are sitting here listening to this grandpa, looking for his validation. She's sitting up there calling herself a 5 and a 6. He's talking about he can't beat off 20-year-old women or 20-year-old girls. What the? Listen, is this dude married? Where is his successful, loving relationship? He considers himself, does he consider himself a high-value male? I mean, we hear his mush mouth. We hear that. Oh, yes, I said it. He has a mush mouth. His words all garbled. Come on, let's go together. Let's continue on. Let's continue.
There, stop right there, breathe and digest. You're 35 years old and you can look around and see the world. You don't tend to see higher earning men with average looking women off rip. If you do see them, they got their average looking woman when they were both really young and he built his way up. But a man earning the kind of money you're talking about does not go for an average looking woman.
6 figures? That's the baseline.
I mean, my body is not average. So,
but ma'am, you please don't make me say it.
Oh, wow. Wow, really?
I really just wanted some advice. I love your.
I'm giving you advice, but you're not taking it.
Oh, this child. She says, I really just want some advice. I love your show. This is not self-love right here. This is not self-love. When you love yourself, you participate in activities that are nutritive, that hydrate you, that raise your vibration. When you love yourself, you surround yourself with content that lifts you higher, that gets you deeper, that gives you a greater depth. Not somebody who attempts to try to tear you down. And he's like, oh, please don't make me say it. Look, If there's a bunch of 20-year-olds hanging around on this man, they're hanging around because they feel that there's some things that they can get from his old ass and shake him down and make his pockets look like rabbit ears. And he'd be like, which way did you go? Which way did they go? It's like, come on, let's continue going forward. This girl is putting herself up for abuse. For what reason?
Ma'am, you're average looking at best.
I'm taking it in, but
Okay, but you're not accepting the fact that, okay, average looking women, average looking woman who's older, average looking older woman with a 13-year-old son, average looking woman with a 13-year-old son with a sketchy baby daddy. This gets worse every time I say something. And now you're asking for a man who's in the top 10% of men. You don't qualify for one.
Wait, hold on. No, the hell he did it. Sorry, no, the hell he did it. No, the hell he did it. He said, you don't qualify for one. He just, you know what? He's being disingenuous because, okay, if he has this quote unquote alpha male strategies page, he knows that the vast majority of men who are coming to him are men who have a hard time getting and keeping women. So it's like it's not it's so he's like, you're average, right? You're average, you don't qualify. But there are so many men out there that just want a nice woman to just be with him and love him for who it is that he is. So it's like making money, being financially abundant and being ambitious is a part of who he is. These types of qualities make society better as a whole. If there were more Black men who had this mindset, instead of coming to people like him, I'm sorry I keep stopping this. I saw a divorce court. I mean, we're home during the pandemic. 2 days ago on the divorce court, they had this. You know what? I took a picture of it. I'm going to show it to you all. They had this guy who was on there getting divorced, right? They had a guy on there who was getting divorced, and he was like, "Oh, I went onto YouTube to read these alpha male strategies to, figure out how to deal with his wife." And then, as you see, they were on divorce court, right? So this is the stuff here, let's try to get this in focus. So this is his alpha male tactics list that he had on divorce court. Don't beg for sex, don't tolerate disrespect, always be the bad boy, make her beg for you, talk down to her at all times, make sure they give you money, don't give compliments. Oh, my screen is going off. Give me 1 second. Don't give compliments. Let's get it back in focus. All right. Don't give validation. Don't be a baiter no matter what. Right? And so he tried these tactics on his wife, and his wife is divorcing him. And he had a pretty wife too, with a slim waist and a big old booty. And now she took that big old booty and walked right away from him because he was over here playing these damn games. And this man is doing a disservice. He is attempting to beat down and squash the self-esteem of young ladies because it behooves people like him and others to be able to have access to your womb, your body, your vagina. Listen, I told a story earlier today on my page. We'll jump into that. Remind me of the story. We'll jump into it. But let's keep going. This man said you don't qualify. Look at her face. The thing is that she's standing up here and she's like, yeah, my body's not average, and she's over there just trying to put herself up on the auction block. Here we have one negress stands 5'5" tall. She's a size 3, and she rates her face a 5, and with makeup she got it up to a 6. Come on now. Well, we got this man. Oh God, let's go forward.
And you're making. I mean, I don't want to have to go there. But when you put in all these other factors, why can't you just get a man that's an average guy?
sometimes I feel like in order to fully submit, I have to feel like he's in
Well,
control.
then you're gonna die alone. How about that? Let me just cut to the chase, ma'am. You can feel like what you want to, but women like you die alone.
No, the hell he
Straight up.
didn't. She is not going to die alone. What is wrong with this man? Girlfriend, listen. If you are watching this, if you're watching my video, if you're watching this program, young lady, just branch out. Six figures is not hard to find out there, especially when we start talking about some of these men who are doing computer stuff and IT stuff, some of these men who are socially awkward, cute young thing like you, come up to them with your little slim waist and your little, hope you got a little booty back there, something, even if you don't, put on your little high heels and your skinny jeans, go to some of these conferences. Girl, go bring your notebook and your phone with your contacts area ready to take in the numbers. Girl, stop. That's why you listening to this man. Just branch out. Listen, God, listen, I have been all around the world, dear. Just branch out. Just date different people, go to different places, go to different restaurants, go to different scenes, get different friends, go to some professional mixers. And there are men out there who are toxic like him, but why are you giving him your time? See, this is a vicious cycle. Oh my gracious. Let's keep going forward. Let's keep going. We only have 2 minutes and 45 seconds left of this mess. Let's get this over with. So this woman's gonna die alone. Sis, no, you will not. He wants you to think that you are, but let me get my notes together. Come,
Because
keep
you
going.
think you're better than the men that you qualify for. And the only reason, honestly, ma'am, that I can see a woman like yourself really thinking you deserve more is because you earn more money than most people around you in North Carolina. But if your ass worked at the post office, you would not think so highly of your opportunities.
Wow, this guy is toxic. I'm
And
glad
that's
she's
the
texting
reality.
other people.
Men don't care about your money. Not the kind of men that you want. We don't care about your money. It ain't ours. We care about the fact that you are older and you got kids. And you're average.
To who? She's drop dead gorgeous to somebody. It may not be you, but
And
why
the
try to?
reality of your life has showed you that. You don't have the kind of men that you want knocking on your door trying to find you.
My heart breaks for her.
See, what we've done in this country, this world, is we've told women like yourself that you can have it all, and you got a Prince Charming who's 6 foot, 6 feet tall, 6-figure income, jawline, all this other kind of stuff. And I'm sorry, man. No. Most people get average people, especially average people. You're an
Man,
average person.
how dare
I mean,
he?
let's be real. You're not running Microsoft. You got a pet grooming business.
Oh my gosh, now he's insulting her business. Jeez Louise, my heart breaks for this young lady. But you know what? Listen, this is what you want, right? You're coming to this toxic man for his advice. It's like if you go get a toothpaste tube and you squeeze it, what's going to come out? Toothpaste. You go get a toxic man and squeeze him, what's going to bust out his mouth? Toxicity. Girl, travel, go out there, but broaden your horizon. Start dating men of different races. Start dating different types of men. Put yourself in different circles, girl. Make yourself look fierce. Your little with your pet grooming business money. Go buy yourself some what do you call them things? Some body conscious dresses with the high heels, and keep on walking and moving. You stand up here listening to this man and his mess. Let's keep going forward. Are they
You've
just
been making 6
quiet?
figures for the last 3 years. Okay. But if I looked at you and I took all that off of you, all the eyelashes and all the hair, what do you look like under there?
I mean, I look the same. I'm just.
No, you don't. Because if you did, you wouldn't have all that on.
This man is
I'm
a
sorry.
mess.
No, you
You
don't.
heard him.
You don't look the same because if you did, you wouldn't have all that on.
Look at her. She look crushed. Look her face. Let me pause this.
So
Look her face. You could see the pieces of her breaking on the inside. They showed a clip from like the Simpsons back in the days, the moment that you could see Lisa Simpson's heart breaking. And with this young lady, you could see she's crumbling on the inside, listening to this mess because she is looking for permission from males like him to talk about what it is that she is worth, who it is that she is. It's like we often talk about these males who date interracially, but then when 4th of July and Christmas and all these holidays come around and they miss that loving and that warmth of a Black family gathering, and then you see them start reaching out. It's like it's more than just about what a person looks like on the outside. How compatible you are with another person. How much do you feel like waking up next to a person, coming home to that person? And just because a person is cute on the outside doesn't mean that that person is a good fit for you. And he is attempting to convince this young lady that she is average and not that special because he doesn't find her attractive. There are many men out there, look, that will find this woman to be beautiful. I've seen women all over the world in all different types of relationships with all different types of men who find them gorgeous. It's like it's really about finding the man who's right for you, the man who thinks that your looks are above average. If you're hearing, it's really about what it is that you're taking out to market. Look, when I had TKO skin, everybody didn't see the value in my product. I priced my product it wasn't even in a competitive way. I priced my product upscale. I had upscale pricing for my product and everybody didn't see the value in it. And I didn't jump around behind people talking about, please buy this, please. I didn't advertise for TKO skin. Word of mouth. Being connected. Talk to some of your friends. He said you've been making 6 figures for 3 years. Talk to some of these married women around you. Go out to brunches with them and their husbands. Ask them who they know that's single. Get yourself into circles and stop getting advice from toxic sources that who want Black women to feel as if they are less worthy, have less worth, so that you could just be there and be like, oh, let me just be a dumping ground for semen. We're going to talk about that in a moment. Let's keep going.
So what is your advice for women that?
All right, I'll tell you my advice, man, because you're not listening to me. This is why I always recommend you need therapy. Because you seem like a sweet woman, but you're not getting it.
This is pure comedy. How is the man said therapy? The girl there should go to therapy. Oh Lord. And I guess you're the right therapist for her, right? It's like cuando yo estoy sentando y escuchando basura como este, yo no sé, I don't even know what to do. It's like, Korewa desu ka? It's like, I don't even, just like, where are we? What is going on? What is happening right now? I need to hurry the hell on up because my show is coming up in half an hour. Listen, catch me on Fox Soul tonight. Let me finish up this thing and give my commentary and jump the hell out of here because this is too much. It's too much. Keep going.
Getting it.
You're being so mean.
I'm not being, don't tell me I'm being mean. I'm about to be mean. I get tired of you broads telling me I'm being mean.
Oh, blood clot. Why are you all doing this to me? Oh, now he's calling the woman a broad. And he's like, I get tired of you broads. This is why you have got to love yourself. This is why you've got to fortify yourself with self-love, because there are many influences out there. There are many energies out there. And if you don't fortify yourself with your own level of self-love, look, this is my book right here. The Book of Affirmation, Self-Love. Young lady, please contact me. I will help you get a copy of this book. This book right here helps you rewrite your subconscious programming. Because when you go out there into the streets, right, especially if you're dealing with certain types of people, look, all skin folk ain't kin folk. They said it. And this man right here is attempting to try to tear this young woman down. This isn't a freaking elder. Grandpa over here is a damn elder talking to a young woman. And listen, let me have some compassion. Let me have some compassion for him. Maybe he's doing the best that he can. Maybe he thinks that he's helping her. But you would think that by this stage of his life, that he would have gotten some sort of wisdom about the way life really works, about what it really takes to make a relationship work, and how random it is that people bump into their soulmates in traffic. The tow truck company guy, in the airport, in a cafeteria, at a trade show, when it's right, when the time is right, when your time has come upon you. But you have got to fortify yourself with self-love and stop looking for permission from other people. In this book, all you have to do is rewrite the affirmations. That's it. Just rewrite them. You know what? Listen. Rewrite the affirmations right before you go to bed or right after you wake up, and allow, listen, here we go. I am worthy of love and affection. He's going to try to tell this young woman, goddess incarnate, what it is that she deserves and what it is that she's worth, because his old ass doesn't find her to be his brand of attractive. Cutting out that there's so many people out there who do. Listen, I'm a life coach. I talk to men every week. I speak to men every week who they want a good woman to love and to love him back. Somebody that he can get up. It's like, come on. Wake up next to and feel like he's at home, that he doesn't have to sit out in the damn car with the engine off, not wanting to go inside because his house doesn't feel like a home. Come on now, let's keep going forward. This is why I decided to create my matchmaking business. I'm still in the process of getting certified, so just bear with me, because listen, what is his solution? What is it that he's doing besides tearing young women down? Oh, we only have 16 seconds left. Let's get the 16 seconds out of the way and go forward.
Mean, because you cannot handle the goddamn truth. You called my show on a day that you ain't even supposed to be here, and I honored the call and sat here and tried to help you, and I'm telling me I'm being mean. Get the fuck out of my phone. Tired of y'all doing this shit.
He's abusive. He's abusive. Did you hear that? He's abusive. Oh my God, he's abusive. Oh my God, he's abusive. That is the type of man. I'm sorry, I got my headphones in my dress. Wow, he's abusive. That is the type of man who would want you to feel down about yourself so that he can take his fists and pummel you and you feel like you can't go anywhere because he has already destructed your self-esteem. But you know what? There's something inside of her, like when she sat up there and she said that she was a 5. There's something inside of her that makes her feel as if that conversation, his content, what does she expect? Calling into this toxic man's show. Oh, Lord have mercy. And then he had the nerve to use profanity at her. Are you out of your doggone mind? You think that you're the high value male calling this woman a broad and cussing her out as she gets off of your show? Get the F out of here is what he said. If he's talking like that to a woman on the internet, imagine how he talks behind closed doors. Probably calling them all types of B's and H's and tell them how they ain't good for nothing. This is why self-abusing 20-year-olds, I know what a 20-year-old is like. What 20-year-old wants some damn grandpa? What 20-year-old who truly loves herself and is in a happy, healthy place in her life really wants some man with some long, hairy, scraggly, saggy, wrinkly, stretchy balls swinging around her? Come on now. Especially one that is so just toxic. Oh, let me ask this. Listen. You all ever seen those porno movies where there's one man and a whole bunch of booties up in the air and he's going from one booty to the next or one body to the next and he's just poking in? Yeah, we know what it is that he gets out of it. But while he's doing all of that, there's every single woman that's waiting in that line is waiting for him to come through with what pleasure is she receiving? And it's like men like this. Let me calm down because I feel like I'm screaming. Men like him want to create the environment where Black women have such low worth, such low esteem, such low self-value that they just put themselves in a rotation where they just bunk up and just wait for some person to come through and to just poke them and go to the next and just poke, poke, poke in the line. Meanwhile, you're receiving no pleasure from it. You're receiving no gratification, no satisfaction from it. And you're just there as a hole in a receptacle for him to come and just poke through at his leisure. Because it behooves them for you to not know your worth. It behooves them for you to not love yourself. Because then it gives them clicks and audience members, and then they could go get some tailored suits so that they could sit up on the internet and insult other Black women so that they can hear and be like, oh, well, what is it that I'm worth? I'm 35. I have a child. I must not be worthy of this thing. He's telling her what it is that she deserves. Why doesn't she just get an average man? Listen, when it comes to going through different circles, I don't know why he's trying to act like damn $100,000, six figures is the damn wildebeest out there. That it's the Sasquatch. You're never gonna find it, and if you see it, it's not real. Come on, it's like in certain circles, that is average in certain circles. Come on now. Young lady, listen, branch out. Go to England. Go to different countries. Go to Amsterdam. Go to Germany and walk around there in your little tight dress and heels, girl, and you will see. Come on. It's like in this country, yeah, it's so easy for him to sit up there and try to tear her down, to sit up there and give these stupid ass strategies online. But what is he really doing? What his Black ass needs to be doing is trying to assist Black men in making more money so that they could be more Black men making money. But rather, he would rather tear down a Black woman's esteem so that she'll be like, oh, I can't get a man with money because he's saying that that's the top 10%. Why don't you just make it so that we can have more Black families by making more Black men make more money? And then when we start coming to countries like this, where a lot of these beta males, listen, you gonna make me curse? I'll do it. How the fuck you gonna be an alpha male in another man's country? How? How you gonna be an alpha male and you don't have any political power? How? How are you going to be an alpha male in a land with roads that other men have built? In a land where your food chain, your food supply is controlled by other men. You're an alpha male because you took a little bit of money that you made from unsuspecting fools on the internet to go get yourself a bespoke suit and sit up there in the goddamn dark with some candles lighting up or dimming out your old ass face. Let me be more mature. Let me be more mature. With some in the lurches over there in the damn darkness so that we can't see your damn crow's feet and wrinkles on your 51-year-old ASS. Come on. Listen, it's like you sitting, are you going to be an alpha male in another man's land? That's not alpha maleism. And you're not an alpha male while you're there alone. Wolves run in packs. You're talking about the top 10%, and you think that you're something special in this country, living in houses built by white men, where the vast majority of Black people are living in neighborhoods owned by white men, getting food where the food supply chain is owned and controlled by white men, and our product, the very damn camera that this man is probably using, was made in China. We got other men. It's like instead of sitting up there talking about how to build something real, he's sitting up there trying to tear down a young lady's esteem, trying to tear down. It's like, come on, you an alpha male, really? While you're beta, not even beta in this country. I would say Asians would be beta to the white males in this country. Where are Black men on that list? At any given time, you could get yourself roughed up on the goddamn street, old man. Roughed up in your car, pulled out of your car and pushed up against your hood, dragged down to the ground and taken into the place, beat up all upside your damn head. Your life can be taken and no justice to the people who took it. And this is you calling yourself an alpha male in a country like this? Instead of trying to talk about something real, like trying to get some real power in this country, you just want to wield your power over unsuspecting young ladies who are trying to build? She need to go to some of these divesting channels. I don't know why she's wasting her time. I don't know why she's wasting her time on channels like that. I'm going to read some of your comments and then we're going to get out of here. This just upset me to my core. We got some Zeta male up here, some man that's Zeta in the damn, or is it Omega? No, Zeta is the, Omega is the last. Black people are at the lowest part of the totem pole in this country. You calling yourself an alpha male and you're just an Omega boy. Come on. You're a boy in this land, a boy. You have nothing. You control nothing. You are masters of no industry in this country. And instead of trying to get yourself together a damn army, instead of trying to figure out ways that we can get, and then listen, even if he helped more Black males get more money, what is it that they would do in a country like this where we have the European standard of beauty? You know what I'm saying? It's like we have this man in some European suit talking about he's an alpha male. Son, you are Negroid through and through. I don't see you with your agbada on. I don't see you claiming your roots. I don't see you. What are you doing? You're in the white man's suit in the white man's land, talking down to Black women who want to build Black families. What to make it make sense for me? Please make this make sense. I want to understand. Please. Let me calm myself down. Let me calm myself down. KK is saying he's a beta male fraud and get barely $10,000 to $17,000 a month, a manosphere hate group in a suit. Oh, child, listen. Wanda is saying by force, oppression, not naturally, the original beings being the lowest of the rung of society. Dane Calloway teaches on this. Heck, Howard Zinn spoke the truth on it. I don't know who those people are, but thank you for giving those names to people. Alexis is saying a Negro peon. Nikki is saying, where's my sage? Ari is saying that this man probably likes other men. Young is saying he's pretending to be a white male. Little is saying he needs to be flushed down the toilet. Natasha is saying, why do the majority of Black men flock to those types of channels, or at least they are more vocal on those channels? On the positive, productive videos, Black men are the minority. Listen. Because you know what, some of you have been watching me for a while. You remember that in 2008, I lived in Harlem, and my roommate was down on the rungs, beta omega male, right? And he hated his job. He didn't like where it is that he was in life, and he couldn't stand up to the white man. No, he couldn't. And as you all remember that when our relationship devolved, that he attempted to try to bring that home to me. But son, I got something for you. Because what they do is they create this setup. They create a setup where young Black girls are abandoned and don't know their fathers, so that they already have diminished self-worth. And then they go out there into the world and don't know their worth. And then they have men who attempt to try to belittle their worth even more. But no, my father loves me very much. And when things devolved over there, that got shut down very quickly. As you see, I didn't stay in that situation. That situation got handled very quickly because ain't nobody going to come and try to handle me. I know my worth. I know my worth. I know who it is that I am. I love myself. And I'm not going to let some Zeta Alpha listen, let's move on from there. Let's continue to the rest of the comments. Let's continue. Okay. Jay Mrs. is saying Professor Black Truth, the Black Authority, and Tariq Nasheed all abuse Black women the same way he probably listens to them. Listen. Oh, somebody say he's a king. Wanda is saying by force, oppression, not naturally the original. Oh, we did that already. Let's go down. Oh, Barry is saying he is bitter because both his ex-wives remarried while he is old and miserable. Listen, I don't know. So he has two ex-wives. I'm like, where is his happy marriage? He's sitting up here saying all of these things. All these 20-year-olds are beating down your door. Where's your wife? Where's the one woman that you can keep happy? Where's the one woman that you can make a happy life with? You don't have that woman. What woman is putting up with you? Let us see this happy, functioning, loving relationship. Let us see that. Where is that? Because they don't have one that they can bring forward. Because at the end of the day, even though men love variety, at the end of the day, men come to a point in their lives where they want that one woman in that one house to create that one family. So that if he loves himself, he loves his children, and he wants his children to be able to be raised up in a healthy environment. He doesn't want his children to be here and there, being abused out there in the world, or he doesn't know what's happening to them. Let's go forward. Sipping is saying bitter bottom boots. Mimi is saying he strolls Tinder every night looking for women. He is living in sin. I really don't know. Piece of Candy is saying they don't want that smoke. This is Sipping says a bitter bottom boots. Right. And Be Productive is saying, where is yours? Listen, son, let me explain something to you. I have an army of people around me who love themselves. When it comes to relationships, listen, I don't attempt to tell anybody what they will not be to somebody else. I don't do that. This is a self-love channel. We talk about loving yourself through relationship, because at the end of the day, every relationship is made up of two people. And those two individual people come together. And when you love yourself, that relationship reflects back to you. So I have an army of knockouts around me who love themselves. Yes. Yes. And like I said, when people grow and they become elders and they realize what it takes to truly find a person who is compatible for you, not some list of what somebody else deems you should do, right? When it takes a lot to find a person who has your values, your goals, and is aligned with you. It takes a lot. And when life is ready for that person to come into your life, listen, it's not a great accomplishment. It happens so haphazardly. You never know when you never know when you will meet that person who will change your life for the better forever. You never know. Because it's like we have guardian angels, we have higher selves, we have help on this earth. We are God incarnate. It's not a prize to say that you can hold on to any type of relationship. And you know this. All of us out there know this, because right now, I want you all to put up the number 1. If right now, as we sit here on this channel, you know a person who is pretending on the internet that their relationship is more than it actually is behind the scenes. Put up the number 1. If you know right now a person who is posting up stuff about their relationship that you know behind the scenes ain't damn true. So it's like, it's not just about having some person, it's about really having that healthy, functioning relationship. And listen, on that note, I'm going to be on Fox Soul tonight. So go over to foxsoul.tv. 8 p.m. Eastern, 5 p.m. Pacific, I'm going to be on the Book of Sean's show. So Dr. Sean is going to interview me and we're going to talk. So I need to go change out of my uniform, because you all know when I make videos on YouTube, I wear this dress or black dresses just like it to be nondescript. But I got to go change up, and I got 15 minutes before my sound check. So I will see you all in the next video. I'm sorry if I went off in this video. It's just made me so upset. Please forgive me. I do not want beef with this man. I don't know this man, and I don't care about his channel. What I care about is people loving themselves. This is why I wrote a book, for people to love themselves, to learn how to love themselves, to create positive contributions to society. This is why I'm working on other content for people to be able to create higher vibrating relationships, more compatible relationships. I told you all about my game. It only looks like a game, but this is the decoder right here, where on the back of the card, you get to decode the psychological clues and cues to be able to listen for your partner's answer. So that'll be out next year. We're thinking around Valentine's Day. So listen, on that note, I will see you all in the next video. Make sure that you come over to Fox Soul TV tonight to catch me on the Book of Sean show. And I will see you all in the next video. Tanya TKO, and I am out. Go out there and love one another. But most importantly, what? That's right, love yourself. And part of loving yourself is surrounding yourself with people who feed your soul, who feed your being, who you feel empowered by. What this young lady was doing was self-abuse, sitting there for this mess. Please. All right. So thank you all for giving this video to me, and I will see you all on the next video. Tanya TKO, and I'm out. Peace. All right. Whew. I really have to get out of here now. So thank you all so much for coming through. It is hot in here with all of the lights. I don't know what is going on out here in these streets. Oh, you know what? I might jump in the shower real quick to get ready for this show, just to freshen up. All right, I will see you all. I'll see you all on Fox Soul in just a minute. Thank you all for coming out. All right, I'll see you. I love you all. Peace, peace, peace. I really have to go now. 10 minutes.